Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Psycho C. You guys can call me Joe, or Joey, or Joseph, or Jose. Whatever floats your boat, as long as it's not mean. It's okay. It's okay. I could not sleep because I've been training a brand new Buddy Holly model, and I'm so antsy most of the time that I can never fully calm down and relax. So I got maybe like 5 hours of sleep. I woke up, the model was finished training, and I listened to it. I listened to, I guess you could say, quote unquote, the best model in terms of the loss numbers, which are pretty important, but at the same time, they're not. It's all about listening to each saved epoch, each model. They have different sound signatures. Some can sound really muffled, depends on how many epochs you're training, and obviously it depends on your data set, but you could overtrain any voice models. It's so easy to overtrain. And I was listening to, on paper, the lowest loss numbers, so I'm thinking, okay, it's going to sound the best then. It's more accurate then. I listened to it, and I was so sad. It sounded so bad. And I was going into this like, I'm giving it my all. I'm spending hours and hours on this data set, refining it and making it so much better. In theory. And also, sorry if my microphone's a bit too loud right now. I literally just got on OBS, updated it, and started to record. But yeah. So yeah. Basically, I was listening to one of the higher epoch. It was, I think, 422, epoch 422. 422 epochs. But I was listening to just that saved epoch, and it sounded bad. It didn't sound good. The ones that I recently trained like a couple days ago sounded much better. So I'm thinking, like, what did I do wrong? And I stayed in my bed then. I wasn't sad, but I wasn't happy. I was like, oh, crap, well, gotta go back to the drawing board then. And maybe I'm thinking, maybe did I change the settings? I lowered the hop length from 20 to 10, but I'm thinking, like, I've done 4, so I've done even lower. And going lower doesn't really change all that much to the sound quality. In fact, it could make it worse in some cases. But yeah, so I'm thinking, like, what did I do wrong here? And so then I had my coffee, had some eggs on toast, and then I'm sitting on my booty at my computer, going through all the epochs, because I saved every single one. And yeah, so I took a lower one. It was epoch 399, and I paired it with the newer Buddy model that I trained about 3 days ago, and I paired them together, and I kind of cried a little bit. I think I have literally my current best model, and they're both models merged. You can do this on replay, and I'll show you. So this is it right here. I'm on replay. Pardon all this garbage. It's nuts. I understand this. So basically, there's a merging multi-model. You enable this. So let's delete all this. So what should we do? Test. So this is from just recently. Drag audio. This is me. Do you guys hear audio? Here, hold on. No, son of a bitch. Yes. Yeah, baby. So this is my crappy Buddy Holly impression. Obviously, doing an impression of someone while dealing with a voice model, you get a better result. So that's why I do the impression for the most part, and because I like Buddy's sound signature, but I don't sound like him. I try my best though, but you can only get you can only mimic someone so much. Testing 1 2. So that's my crappy voice. You go in multi-model, and these are my old ones. Well, except this. This is my friend's. This is a really good model. Really, really good. He did an outstanding job with this one. But this is BHAI, Buddy Holly AI 7. This is the, I guess, quote unquote, the creme de la creme one that I made, that I made the most AI covers with. So a lot of the AI covers, maybe a few months back, I'm talking like the start of like September of 2024 to now, you guys remember this sound signature. It's muffled, and in comparison to Buddy and Buddy E399, step 120,099, these two merged does something special. I don't know why. I don't know what magic happened, but I thank the Lord, because wow. The BH395 is the one I trained a couple months ago. It's okay. It's better than this one, I believe, in terms of like noise and reverb and stuff. So let's just do this. Let's test out all of them. Why not? Why not? So we got our test. Let's select the oldest one right here, convert it. And keep in mind, I have the index ratio. I have the index ratio all the way up, which can include artifacts, but I like having the index all the way up because and if you have a good quality data set, you can leave this all the way up at 1. So I just wanted to point that out. And these are my settings: 0.5, 1, everything are RMVPE, even though the models, both of these are trained via Mangio Crepe. Will I have enough storage? I'm worried. 20 gigs free. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right. This is going to be a quick video, but this is just kind of like a little like nerding out right now because it pays off. Hard work pays off, and I'll show you why. Okay, so BHAI. Then we'll move to 395. This is the second best, I believe, at least. And for the heck of it, I'll do my friend's too, because his sounds pretty good. He's working on a much better one though. So, and I'm gonna be helping him with his model even more. Shout out to him. Shout out to my good friend. You know who you are. I love you, homie. Keep on working with your model, and yeah, hard work pays off. Hard work pays off. Just keep on doing it. All right. So then, I guess we'll just do this one, and I'll also do these on their own, and then I'll do both together. E408 and Buddy are the same ones, so I should actually delete this one. I just renamed it. I have to rename these so I know that these are the go-to for now. But I'm burnt out on working on this data set, and that's why I was so bummed earlier listening to the Epoch E422. Okay, so I think I did all of them. But yeah, okay. Then do multi-model. I merge both of these. 50-50. 50-50 sounds really good. I may play with it eventually, but for now. Alright, so let's go down the line. So again, this may vary because, this is just one audio clip of just me singing and talking and stuff. So it'll probably change. Some of these models may sound better in some circumstances, in some songs and what have you. There's no the best of the best, but I believe just from listening to all of these, merging these two, I don't know, it made me kind of cry a little bit. So yeah. All right. So the first one, crappy model from about a year and a half ago.
Testing 1, 2. This is just a test. Each night you think a producer will give you your star. But when you go to audition, you never get the part.
All right. And you know what? Just to, no, I'll play all of them. Why not? But no, screw it. Listen to this one.
Testing 1, 2. This is just a test. Each night you think a producer will give you your star. But when you go to audition, you never get the part.
So, I did not get good sleep last night because of training. Let me know, guys. Do you guys hear like a drastic improvement, or is it very minimal? This has less noise. This certainly has less noise. Like, so the noise, I know there's much less noise, little to no noise on the new one, but I just don't know. I think it sounds better though. I think it sounds way better in some circumstances.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
So let's listen to just the other ones. Why not? This is much better.
Testing 1 2.
Much better than BHAI 7. It's my friends.
Testing 1 2.
Definitely much better, I would say, than this one. Definitely much better. And this is my friend's, but he's working on his, and I'm going to be helping out with his data set a whole lot more to make sure that he'll have a much better one. But he's still working on his and stuff, and we're still dabbling with AI, as we always do. We never quit this stuff, man. It keeps on keeping on. But then these are the non-merged ones, but both of these are what make up, I believe, the best of the best for my model.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
And then this is merged.
Testing 1 2.
Even the breathing it's still robotic, and if I had more audio of Buddy breathing, it would sound much more accurate. But we're not focusing on just his breathing, That's a part of the model, but I've realized there's a lot of plosives that make up the model too, which I love. It makes it sound more real. There's no reverb in these models, but there's a lot of, I guess, the microphone like that. And I believe you need that. That's the one thing that we should keep in voice models, because I believe that sounds more real. So like how Buddy says, take your time. That's still in the model. So whenever AI Buddy does a t or a p, you still hear the popping sounds, which personally I think that's cool. So I keep those in. But I leave out all the reverb, took out as much. And I mean, I've spent hours and hours. And this is why this is like a turning point for, I guess, AI Buddy Holly and stuff. I'm just trying to push the boundaries, and I know I can do better. But gosh, it pays off, man. When it pays off, you cry. It's tears of joy. But again, from this...
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
It sounds like Buddy is literally in your ear singing. It sounds less robotic, less noisy, a ton more fidelity. And this is a 1 hour and 10-minute data set. And it's not perfect. It'll never be perfect. But what we're striving to do is always refining, always thinking about a better way to just get a better result, a better, more listenable result. And gosh, this is beautiful. I'm really happy with it. So you guys let me know, and I'm gonna end the video. But this is kind of like a little, like, I guess, teaser to what will come, hopefully very shortly, with AI on at BHAI Covers, Buddy Artificial, on my linked channel on this channel. You guys scroll down, subscribe to it. That's where all the AI covers will be. But I'm still gonna F around with these models because I'm not, you just don't know. This could be too good to be true, as sometimes it is. But I'm gonna do more testing, and but yeah, I'm really blessed. Patience and hard work can reign supreme, I guess, for all of us. And you find something that you love, chase after it as much as you can. And cloning someone's voice is there's an art form to it. There really is. I believe if you give it your all, you can literally mimic someone like to the T almost. And this will never be perfect. Again, we're limited with a buddy's audio and his voice. But this man has been dead for 67, almost 67 years. 6'7", like that stupid meme that's going around now. Kids that are 5 years old don't even know what it means, and they're saying 6'7", bro. Sorry, I'm kind of off on a tangent, but yeah, this man has been dead for over 6 decades, and now we have
Sting 1, 2.
We're able to mimic him enough to where it makes you feel like, he could potentially still be with us singing. And this is out of love. I've never done this out of getting likes or views or attention. I only have done this the last 2 years of my life because of the love that I've had for Mr. Buddy Holly. And he changed my life. I have his glasses tattooed on my leg, and I'm going to have another tattoo of his glasses on my other leg just to kind of balance it out. And that's going to be cool. I cannot wait for that. And yeah, so this man has changed my life so much. He's given me so much. And I'm getting emotional. Yeah, he's done a lot for me, and I've never even met the guy. And I just hope he's happy, and he looks down and he sees what we have done with this advanced technology that he would never even imagine being a possibility. I never thought that this stuff would be a thing. The minute I listened to someone else's AI cover back in it was like March of 2023, someone did an AI cover. It was Hollysoft, and he follows me on Instagram, and we follow each other. And he inspired me to do stuff like this. The minute I saw his AI cover, I got emotional, and I said to myself, I'm going to find a way on how to do this. And I thought this would just be literally a hobby when, refining your models and trying to find ways of getting and capture a better Buddy Holly AI sound. You spend a lot of time, and this is just insane. I'm talking too much, and I'm gonna end the video right now. But all I'm trying to say is, even if it's making a voice model of someone else's likeness, that is still worth doing if you love it. It doesn't matter how quirky or different or weird you are, as long as you're not hurting anyone. Just do you. Just do you. And have fun with it. And enjoy yourself. And we shall all love each other. There's a lot of hatred in this world. And I'm sorry, tired me is talking right now, but we live in such a bitter world, and we need to love each other more. And I need to learn how to love people more and to respect people and to grow up, But I think all of us are in need of doing something better in our lives. But yeah, I don't know why this is bleeding into this. I don't know what AI has. I don't know what correlation loving people and stuff, and AI Buddy Holly have anything to do with each other. But I mean, I'm tired right now. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and more to come. But I'm just grateful and I'm blessed, and I thank each and every single one of you for watching any of my videos, listening to any of my videos, watching my live streams, and there's more to come. And stay strong, guys.